installation. Oh, so now I cannot hear anything except. That's interesting. Okay. I don't have Chrome. Yeah, damn it. But I do have Edge, which is the worst next thing. The next worst thing. No. Okay, because if I go into my streaming, okay, oh, so I can go into view. Okay, so let's see how this works. If it works. Just gonna put OBS down here. Okay, now I might wanna go down here. Try something out. It seems I have a viewer. And I think that must be you, Aaron. Good morning. Oh, that's me. Let me delete this. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I'm talking now. I'm trying to figure out how to send a unit somewhere. What is the visual quality like? Because if I do this, then yeah, I don't want them to stop here. Can hear you smacking your lips. Well, that's not the best, but okay. Fuck it. Try sending some messages in the YouTube chat, whatever, to check if I can see it up here. Oh fuck. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh god. Okay, Unity. It would take me like a year to do this in Unity, man. Don't mess with Unreal. Dude, where the fuck are these guys going? I'm a bit low. Okay, let's try adding gain. Is that better? I'm low because Well, no, I'm whispering because it's early. Because there's my neighbor is right behind that wall, and the wall is very thin. So yeah, it's only 6:11. So okay. As time goes by, I'm gonna speak a little louder because you know. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate your help. Oh, can you hear the background music, by the way? Because you should be able to hear some music. Oh, hold on. Maybe if it's very low. But I do want to have some like background music, entertainment. Okay. Not the channel name, yeah. It's that's what I've decided to call this whole thing. If I ever make games, it's gonna be under the banner of Factory Reset. That's not where I want these guys to go. Damn it. Okay. Okay, that's wrong. Yeah. Attack enemy unit. Yeah. I think this is part of the problem. So I need to get the current location of the unit. Location. Do I have it? No. I know unit has a function in here somewhere. Recalculate unit position. That's it. Recalculate unit position. Here we go. Now I don't need to get the vector location. I just split this and put it down here. Okay. Are you still watching, Aaron? Let's see if this is any better. I still don't think it's gonna be any better, but we'll see. Okay, send these guys away. these guys here. Run. So that means it's a little better, but still not exactly what I want. Because can make them not run. And now we're gonna attack. Okay, this kind of works. Because they are going to the middle of this unit. So if I do this, oh, where am I going? Where am I going over there? And then they stop. Because chasing the enemy unit is a later feature. Okay. I wonder if I should turn the microphone around so that I have the cough button on the top. Well, whatever. How do I go out the position again? Locations, sum of positions. And then basically divide the sum of positions. Here. salad, huh? You're doing some healthy lifestyle. Yeah, I like this. Why is it different on the second try? Guys, go away. And these guys. Okay, let me know if the background music is too loud. Said I wanted overwhelming my voice, but I also don't want to be completely silent for, most of the time. No, that's not good. Something else here, and that's gonna be okay. Have fun, Aaron. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming because it's unlisted right now. I'm probably gonna stream for real tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I'll just make it public. Alright. Guess nobody's watching, so I'm gonna fly. Gaming category. Okay, so what I need to do is get the position of my unit, of the selected unit, and find the line between my unit and the enemy unit, and go, let's say, 90% there. I think that would work. Okay, let's try that. Get back to location. Subtract this minus this, and multiply. Say multiply it by float 0.9. Okay, let's do 0.5 just to test it out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, let's send these enemies away. Send this one here, and my units will move here, here. Right, is it because their location is still somewhere else? God damn it. Okay. Calculate unit position. Okay. Gonna do that instead. Sure. Construct this way. There we go. I wonder if that's any better. Right. I'm gonna put this away. That's not what I want. Fucking vectors, man. Okay. Not so. Okay. Well, I'm stupid, but it's okay. Everybody is a little stupid sometimes. Disabled true. Okay, put these guys away. Send these guys up here, and now I want to do this. It's actually a little better, I think. just spawned them at a different location. It's so weird. Except it doesn't work, so I don't think it's good. Debug, draw code, sure. No, that's way too complicated. Debug, draw, box, sure. Draw a bunch of them. But I should have done this instead. Okay, so the color, so it can be orange, duration can be 10. Let's do 5. That's enough. Thickness, whatever. So the new unit location is going to be the center. Extent. Fine. Now, I guess so that's the that's my unit position. Hopefully that's correct. Oh, so this is my position. That's gonna be blue. This is the enemy position. It's gonna be red, and this is where we're going. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's divide it by 2. Okay, the extent is way too small. Let's see. Just let's make sure we actually hear me instead of the music. Yeah, the music is kind of loud now for some reason. Yeah, so if I divide it by 2, it is actually correct. Yeah. Although the rotation is weird. If I just like keep having the distance. Okay, let me get these guys over here, this guy's over here, and these these will stand here. Okay. So now if I do this, yeah, they rotate weirdly, which is not correct. But at least they're going to the right spot. Yeah. There's something wrong with the rotation. Especially on the second move. So if I do this, that's fine. But if I do it again, no, actually, this works fine. But these guys are not correct, and these now they're trying to turn around for some reason. Okay, so we need to write this down. We have a bug here. Rotation on second move is bugged. Okay. Okay. But technically, moving to enemy unit is fine. Let me actually do what I did before and just multiply it by float 0.9. I think that's close enough. Once we're close enough, the soldier detection will kick in. Come on, guys, move. Okay, let's try it again. Simulate the bug. One, two. Yeah, the second attempt is not working right. One. Oh, even the first attempt did not work. Damn. What about these guys? They're going somewhere completely off-world now. It's so very strange. But these guys. Okay, let me try from behind. Okay, run. Now they're just going away. Okay. But why is it? Is that? No, their location is correct, and the enemy location is correct, and yet. There's a problem. for attacking. What the hell do you mean? Direction to enemy. Yeah. I mean, it would work if. Yeah. Okay. Let's rewrite that. Enemy location, unit attacking location, direction to enemy, normalize, enemy minus self. Enemy minus self. And also minus subtract. Like this. Normalize vector. Okay. And now move this a little further up here. And we're gonna enemy location minus direction. Subtract. My T key is not working correctly, which is not fun. Okay, so we're doing what? Engage range. Okay. We can do integer, that's fine. So enemy location minus this. Okay, no, that's actually not what I want. This is what I want. We're gonna keep the multiplication out of it for now. And we're gonna try again. Okay, let me fix the spawning because it's getting a little tiresome. Spawn point team A, but these three are team B, and that's 4 and 6. Move these guys back here. Okay. So they have some room to maneuver. Okay. What happens now? They're still weirdly rotated, but at least, yeah, they all wanna, on the second try, they all wanna go there, but let me try to get them all in line. I mean, technically, sure. Just gonna, yeah. Okay. I probably also need to fix the rotation, right? Yeah, because if there's no rotation, then I can find out rotation from the normalized thing, right? Rotation. Find, look at rotation. Actually, okay, let's try that. Find, look at rotation. I'm gonna start here and we're gonna end here. Let's see what happens. We're gonna attack these guys here. Ooh. See, now it works. Now it works much nicer than it did before. Okay, good. Good. I like that. Okay, guys, run to your positions. And we're gonna go like this. Ha! Okay, that works. That's exactly what I wanted to achieve here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let them walk. Yeah. I think this is much better. Show in terms of what I want. Okay, let's attack there. Yeah. Okay. It could also be a little further away, just a little bit. Let's try 300, see what happens. Yeah, I think that's better. I think at this distance we're gonna have the soldiers checking for unengaged enemy soldiers. And we're gonna try and destroy them. Okay. I just realized that maybe it isn't working. Oh, it is working. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I just thought because it's 4x4, and even then these guys, for some reason, rotated, but that's okay. Right. Okay, so I would say that moving to the enemy position is done. So I'm gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this. Okay, so let's do it this way. Yeah, this is a mess. I mean, it is Unreal Engine, so Unreal is messy like that. Okay, let's try this. Subtract, normalize. Yeah. Yeah, maybe 250 would be fine. Assign attack positions to unit. Am I doing anything with the rotation? I am actually. Why am I not? I could try using the rotation here as well. See if that does anything. Or maybe it will stop rotating the soldiers randomly. Here, guys. won't stop rotating them randomly. Hey, Rosie. Hi. Hi, kitty. My little kitty. Can you see the kitty? Yes, you can. A little bit. Hey, baby. Oh. There we go. Okay. So. Okay, I've been streaming for how long now? 47 minutes, damn. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay. So now we have soldiers capable of attacking. Now what I want to try to do is I'm going to move this unit far away. I'm going to try this. Yeah, they're not chasing the unit, which is not what I want. I want them chasing the unit, but that's a separate feature. Okay, I think I can call this done. And we're gonna switch to this. That's next. And off we go. Why can I select this? Okay, I can. Okay, so chasing mechanics. That's fun. That's always fun. Hmm. This is for testing purposes. So the question now is, how do I tell my unit to keep attacking or to keep chasing the enemy unit? So option. One option would be to so when the unit gets to the position where it was supposed to attack and there's no enemy there, it could call the unit manager and say, hey, I'm here and there's no enemy, where's the enemy? And then it gets new position to go to. Or I feel like at that point the player will also notice that the soldiers are, not there. Or the second option is periodically check the enemy position and adjust accordingly. I don't know which one I like better. Because, well, I honestly don't know. I don't know which one would be better. I think I should implement the easy one first. So if we are, if we are, I should also probably should I tell the attacking unit, visualize target position, recalculate unit position? These are all unit functions. And this whole thing could be inside a function in the unit blueprint. And I'm not sure it would be any worse. Basically, I could just assign the enemy that could work. I could just assign the enemy unit. So we would need a variable here that says unit to attack. Let's try this. BP unit. Okay. And now assign attack positions to unit. Okay, we're gonna say attack unit. Enemy unit. Okay. And so we're gonna get the enemy unit. It's BP unit, okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the unit manager. And for every selected unit, I'm gonna say attack enemy unit. this way. It's not the enemy unit, that's... Huh? Oh, right. Attack enemy unit, let's go function, there we go. The enemy unit is this. To do is basically grab this. Yeah. Grab this and copy it into this function. And there we're gonna calculate the enemy position. And then we're going to recalculate our position, and then we're going to do all of this crap. Visualize and assign. Okay, this should work the same way as the other thing did. Yep. Okay. And we're gonna attack now. And we're attacking. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now it's just a unit's responsibility to manage. And now if I said enemy unit status, its status equal enum. Fighting, fleeing. Oh, yeah, I think this might make more sense. So if they're idle, do all of this. But if they're not idle, you set the set function by timer. Timer by function name. Okay. Attack enemy unit. Let's try this. So then this should be every 5 seconds. Attack enemy unit. Hold on. Did the unit manager set that? Attack enemy unit. Actually, we didn't. Maybe instead of doing this, I could set it, and then I could just call the variable. I think that might work. Yeah, that might work. Okay. Enemy unit. Set enemy unit to attack. Boom. Boom. Set enemy unit to attack. big stretch. Okay, never mind. So if the enemy is idle, we're just gonna do this. And if the enemy is not idle, see, this is why it won't work. Because it will just keep running down here because they're not idle. Therefore, but this might work. Let's see. Let's see if it works. I am not convinced it will. Okay, move this unit right here. Okay, they should be idle now. If I attack this unit, they'll just stop there. Okay. How can I hear my cat eating from all the way here? It's weird. Okay. You guys move here and you guys attack them. And see if... Ooh. So it does work. Wow. Okay. Damn. I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Okay, hold on. And now they're idle. So it should stop working. I don't know if they're idle then, because they're weirdly positioned. Okay, hold on. Let me move them down here where they can actually stretch out. Okay, it actually stopped them idle. That's fantastic. Yeah, they were not officially idle because one soldier was out of position too far, I think. Okay, that's good. This worked very well. Okay. So if we just attack an idle unit, it's just gonna be... Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, the reason I'm doing it this way and not like, oh, when we arrive and there's no enemy, because now, let's say I send these guys here, and these guys after them. So they would come here and then they would come here, but as it is, they should switch and follow them in a circle, basically. And then these guys can run here and intercept. Yeah. Although maybe the 3-second would be a little better. Okay, let's try that. Let's try going here. Come on, guys. Still only have one viewer. I don't think that's real, so... Yeah, the problem is what happens if the enemy... Yeah, okay, so I need to... I need to stop this timer. So if I get a... Also unit hold, probably. Okay. You still need to do this. There's a branch here. It says if I am moving to attack. Equal enum. And my enum is status. And it is moving to attack. If I'm not moving to attack, don't set the timer. Let's see if that works. Let's get these guys. Let's attack. Why are we not attacking? So there's a problem here. And the problem is that if I disengage, it goes still. So what I need to check is whether enemy unit to attack is valid. Is valid. Branch. And now, if I do literally anything, such as unit hold, See, these are the kinds of things I don't know. So, target unit none. Set target unit none. No. Break make is none. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's try this. And I'm gonna also do this for the halt. Wait, what is trigger unit movement? Trigger unit movement. Emergency unit position. Spawn soldiers are gonna actually do this. Trigger unit. Where does this come into play? Oh, that's for the soldiers, right? Yeah. Okay. That's not mine. Damn it. Let's open up the blueprint unit. There we go. And now I'm gonna go to halt and do the same thing here. Set enemy unit to attack. It's gonna be nothing. Let's see if that works. Wait, it didn't. Attack enemy unit. What if the enemy starts moving? I don't know. Maybe that doesn't need to be a concern, really. Because I think if the enemy unit starts moving, I mean, what am I gonna, you know, if I assign it here, attack enemy unit, I could technically bind to their trigger unit movement call when I start attacking them. And then when I disengage, I could unbind from that. That would be certainly the hardcore option, I think. But then we would need bind and how would I bind to that? because then the trigger unit movement is also used for stopping, and it's not used for attacking. So yeah, I would have to, you know, do a whole lot of stuff. Technically, I could just use the timer at any point, right, and just keep adjusting my, just like run the timer no matter what. Do all this, recalculate position no matter what. Just keep running the function every 3 seconds. And no matter what they do, no matter where they move, I could come back and attack them. Because if they're idle, yeah, let's well, okay, let's do this actually. That way it's a little more clear. So let me attack these guys. Yeah. Now they're ready. Yeah. But we still got there. And now we're going to engage in combat because we're very close. And I'm going to say we are not equal either. We are not fighting for now. And that's not the enemy unit, that's our unit. Status is not fighting. So if we have an enemy unit and we're not fighting,
You're done?
no, it's still live, but nobody's watching right now. I just checked with Aaron and okay, well, I'm gonna go have my breakfast now. This seems to be working just fine. And the fighting stance, that's gonna be... Well, we're gonna set that eventually. We have and soldier detection done. And when soldier detection done, this is gonna... Yeah, when soldier detection is done, this is gonna stop this function. So this really should be moved to attack an enemy unit, but whatever. I'm gonna do a whole lot of refactoring. Soon. Line of sight and hatred detection, line So solar scanning, soldier engagement system. These three were basically done at the same time. So, well, this one is not bugged anymore. Soldier death triggers rescan. Yeah. So once we're done with this, then we're going back to features. There we go. Combat mechanics, which is gonna be all about. Ow! I'm not used to cables anymore. This is gonna be about giving you enough This is going to be about, I can't remember the music. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, combat mechanics is going to be about actually calling an animation, actually taking off health. The soldiers take health off each other, and that's it. So also here I really should probably create a disengage function. Let's create a disengage function to call anytime. Actually, no, that's not really important. Okay. That's it for today. So this was just a test. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna see if the volumes were right and everything. But yeah, I probably will start streaming for real tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe. We'll see.